Time magazine published an article about Melania Trump's decision not to relocate to Washington, D.C. and step into the spotlight. She instead will stay in New York so son Barron can finish school. Traditionally, the First Lady would be expected to manage a staff, serve as the White House hostess, and represent a cause immediately. It is unclear how available the new First Lady will be to attend or oversee state dinners with her husband. Is it a fair expectation that a First Lady drop her life for Washington life, or do you understand?
Well, I thought the family had one life. I do agree that she could stay until the son finishes this season, and that's May, June, until he finishes this semester. But then she is required to be there. That's a part of Trump's job.
I'm going to call you out, Linda. Your husband was a football coach. You had to move all the time, and you are a working woman. How did you handle it?
I got a job, and I went to the new city, and I got a job.
Immediately?
Well, as quick as I could.
Sure.
I mean, I went to the new city immediately. I got a job as quick as I could, but I didn't hesitate and stay back. And we always went before the kids were out of school because it's better for them to adjust when school's in. They get to know everybody, they get to know the classrooms, and then it's not as hard the next year. So we were told in the NFL it's better to move during the season for kids because that way they have a better chance of adjusting.
Well, there's a conversation that you guys had with each other, so it feels like they had. Why wasn't there a conversation in place, or maybe there was, and there was just disagreement between Melania and Donald about what the expectation on her was going to be? If she was never on board, then
maybe he's okay. She's not there.
Maybe. Let's just be clear about this. This isn't a conversation about between the two of them. This is almost like serving your country. That position is serving your country. When you are elected president, the First Lady has a responsibility just as much as the president. This isn't a conversation. This conversation should have been had.
There have been circumstances. There have been circumstances where they're
serving the country. This is just like being in the military.
So she's supposed to be the little woman and go along with them?
Well, you know what? That is a conversation that should have been had prior to
the First Lady.
running
That's the conversation that needed to be
for
had.
president. Because this is a position, just like if you're in the military, you are giving up your life because you are serving this country. I think we have lost sight of what the position is. He is the leader of the free world. His wife should be there to handle the responsibilities that comes with her position.
Because there are duties.
Exactly.
So you'd have pulled the son and moved.
Yes, he has. That is what happens when you take this kind of job. It's like if you're in the military. You don't just say, okay, I don't want to be stationed there. This isn't like playing football. This is serving the country.
They've toyed with his daughter, acting as First Lady.
Right, and I see that.
A little
That's
strange.
absurd.
Well,
very strange.
And not only that, I think it's just another example of why we're not taking the responsibility of this position as we should.
Well, it's definitely a non-traditional start, so we'll have to see how it continues to evolve.